Hi guys, how are you today? Okay, so the card of the day is, if I close my eyes and ask my intuition, what will it tell me my life's purpose must be? And the quote is, the purpose of life is a life of purpose. All right, so figured we'd change sceneries a little bit. I was sitting here getting the kiddos' schoolwork printed off for next week. So I was like, whatever, we'll just do our video here. Okay.
Mom.
Okay. Spirit wants you to break free from the mindset that you have been living in. They want you to I'm just going to bring it all out together because it's the easiest way to put it. So we have the Pegasus, we have the bonfire, and we have the goddess. Spirit wants you to break free of the way you have been living your life. Like, pretty much set that shit up on smoke. Like, drop it. Don't freaking even think about it again. Realize that the way you have been living your life is not working. They want you to come into this goddess energy, and in doing so, it's going to glow up. It's just going to glow up. Okay. So the first one that came out is ancestors. And Spirit is saying that they want you to start living your life the way your ancestors did. And I'm sorry, but it's like getting down to that nitty-gritty, getting back into nature. Start that freaking the herbal work. Get the books, learn what herbs work with what. Like, they want you to break it down just like it was back then. They want you to pretty much bring yourself back to school as the ancestors did. So Spirit wants you to realize that we have All Hallows Eve, and we have the back card. And the back card has to do with invoking thy power and not falling into fear. And the All Hallows Eve is for you to call out yet again. Here we are with the ancestors. You are calling out to your ancestors to guide you. So we have our ancestors, we have the calling on for help, and we have the coming into your own power and having no fear. So just like they said, you are going to be coming into this goddess energy. You are going to be going back to the roots of where you were way back in past lives. Like, here we are with the cold winter, and spirits like this lies inside of you. It is not, like, who you are now is not you. It lies deep inside you. They said that when you look in the mirror and you see yourself, you don't see yourself. Not anywhere close to seeing yourself. You need to go back to your roots. Because the way you're living your life right now, we have the Empress in reverse. You have been taking too much care of everyone else, and you have been leaving yourself in the cold. Okay, move this stuff. That way I can see stuff better. You have been taking care of everyone else all the time, which is making it so you can't take care of yourself. And that is completely and utterly unacceptable. Yeah. Good Lord. All right, so okay, so Spirit wants you to realize that here we are, this is the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords indicates that some people may have be talking about you behind your back. And what came out with that is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands indicates delays. It can indicate a separation of people. It can indicate like you don't go on your vacation. It can indicate like certain situations, like say you want to go somewhere with your friend, you're not. Like, people want you to like that, and this could even have a relation to a job, as if someone is talking about you behind your back, and that it's about competition, and it could be in your family, like jealousy. But you have been supporting these people. You have been on the front line while these individuals have been pretty much having a life of leisure. And if this has to do with work, you have someone who is talking nasty about you behind your back as competition, and they're getting recognition off of your work. All right. All right. Spirit's saying that there's certain factors of this relationship that are influencing it. And Spirit wants you to realize to keep your anxiety in check, because if you lose your cool, it is going to put wait 1 second. Oh, okay. Spirit's saying, see, I was sitting here thinking they're like, don't lose your cool. But no, they're like, it's time to blow this up. It is literally time. This is all from the bottom of the deck. It has to do with this back talk, like this negativity that people are delaying your glow up because of their own shit. Well, Spirit wants you to realize that it is time for you to stand your ground. It is time for you. Like, they're like, it's way past time for this to happen. This is way past time. That they understand you feel hurt. They understand you feel betrayed. But the second you stand up for yourself, here we are with the sun. Like, it will work out in your favor in the long run. But you need to stop allowing people to hold power over you. And that's why before they're like, you need to step back into your goddess. You need to step back into your life purpose. You need to take all of this meek, keep my mouth shut energy and torch that shit. It doesn't exist no more. It is time for you to stand your ground. It is time for you to stick up for yourself. It is time for you to do what the ancestors did back in the day. Come into yourself. See you as you are. It is time for you to have a voice. And if you are scared, if you are in fear, they're like, talk to the ancestors. Talk to God. Talk to the angels. Talk to whoever you feel is necessary to get shit to happen. Because this energy of sitting and letting people step on you is going to be a thing of the past. And nothing in your life is going to change until you stick up for you. No one else is going to come and stick up for you. Okay, let's see what else they want to say. I can smell my dinner. Yeah, Spirit said that you have been holding on too tight, and it's time to step back and realize that you're like, I want this to happen. I want this to be permanent. They're like, step back. You're holding on too tight. You are going to like swap shit so it doesn't happen in your in your highest good. You're pretty much like smothering it. And just like when we watch pots of boiling water, it tends to take forever, but if you were to go off and do something, it seems like it happens fast. It's because you are obsessing about it. And in that aspect, Spirit is like sitting there and they're like, it is time to step back, stop smothering that, take your faith, dive in with the Fool, and let it come into fruition. Because all you're doing right now is causing delays. And we do not want those delays to push us backwards. Okay, 1 second. I know I saw something. Good Lord, way to go. I have a card that flipped in here. I swear there was another one. Unless it was just that one and I'm just like seeing something. But this was flipped in there that I did not see before. And Spirit is saying with Temperance in reverse that your patience right now is key. So they understand that you want to manifest whatever this is, if it's in your life, is it in your profession, that you want to manifest this, but they want you to realize that right now you are learning the lesson of patience, and everything comes in due time. And sometimes it's not like when we want it, it's when God wants it. Okay, what is this? Yeah, they're like, right now, the way you are sitting by holding on so tight, you are like pretty much fighting a losing battle. Here she is, she's got her sword, she's ready to fight, but she's blindfolded. Like, you don't see what is happening around you, but you're ready to fight. And that energy is like, you can't figure out the logic, that sometimes you need to sit back, because here we are. We have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is that you are like fighting a losing battle. And here she is blindfolded. Like, you don't have the logic. You feel like you're like fighting a losing battle. And all you have to do is manifest it and let it go. The more you obsess about it, the more it keeps changing, and then you start thinking negatively, and then you start bringing the negativity into your manifestation, and that does not serve anyone. That is like doing the opposite of what you want to bring into fruition. And the second you realize that you right now are being your own worst enemy when it comes to manifesting these things into your life, victory, success, that stuff will come in and manifest, and it'll be right. Sometimes when we manifest things, it manifests over a period of time because we keep thinking about it and changing it, and thinking about it and changing about it. Like, and it just happens like that over time. And then when it comes in, it's like, what was this, a dud? Did I really want this in my life? No, you've changed it throughout time while manifesting. When you manifest, you think about it and you kind of just push it away. That's why when I manifest things, I like to write it on a piece of paper. Sometimes I take a picture of it and forget it was even in my phone and find it later. And I'm like, oh, look, that happened. I burn it. I burn it. I take it outside. I blow the ashes into the wind and let the universe take it from there. And you just got to let it go. Okay. Okay, what else do we need to know? Out of all those cards that jumped out, only 2 were upright. Spirit wants you to stay in this energy of the King of Cups. And the King of Cups, he's kind of like that fatherly energy, that loving energy, like good, helpful. Like, they want you to stay in that energy. They want you to stay in this loving, happy energy, and they don't want you to go into the 6 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups is that energy of when you keep pretty much playing things over and over and over again in your head and kind of obsessing about it. Oh, this happened to me in the past and it really bothered me. They don't want you to stay in that energy because it honestly does not serve you. It has no good. Sorry, spirit yawned. They don't want you to stay in this energy. They want you to realize that when you pull yourself out of that energy, that your life is going to change, and it's going to change for the positive. But if you stay on the route that you're going, they're like, things are just going to get worse. So you just have to keep on that up and up and keep moving forward, and everything in life is temporary. Yeah, the Queen of Cups, we have the King of Cups, like we have that like super loving energy. It's just super loving. Yep. Divine pair. Divine pair. He was the last one that came out, and then she comes out right after. It's a divine pair. When you come into this balance, everything in your life is going to move in a positive direction. Your love, your money, it's all positive. Okay. You question what you do, because Spirit's like, you have this energy of, this is the 7 of Wands. You have this energy, and this is in reverse. You don't know if you should move forward or if you should go back. You're like, ooh, do I go forward? Ooh, forward looks scary. Maybe I should go back. Stop that. You need to realize that everything that happens to you happens for a reason. And we all had that soul contract when we came here. And Spirit wants you to realize that, all right, we have that energy of wanting to go back, forth, back, forth. Now we have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess energy, she is 100% that things are happening that you don't really see. Sometimes those changes are within, and that growth and the lessons we learn, it's all happening on the inside, and you may not see it, but we need to throw out our old traditions of life and come into a new spiritual practice. And it's kind of funny how we're coming in to these two coming out together, right? When we have the Pegasus, we have Bonfire, we have coming into our Goddess, we have the ancestors, and coming into our self with the Winter card. Like, ask your ancestors for help when you feel fear. Like, here we are. They're like, it is within you. It is time for a new spiritual practice. It is time for you to find a way that works for you. So maybe in this, Spirit wants you to stick up for you. Spirit wants you to come into that leadership role, that protector role, and protect yourself when it comes to these people that you are dealing with at work. But in the same, when you come into your leadership, they want you also to come into your Goddess, and they want you to treat everything with love and light. They want you to go back to your roots the way the ancestors did. The ancestors did not hold their tongues. They said it as how it was. And the way we have been living our lives has created so much anxiety inside of us that it feels like a cancer eating us from the inside out. And it is time to release that. It is time to move forward in a different manner. It is time for us to have a beautiful life for the rest of our lives. But the only way that's going to happen is not going to be just handed to us on a silver plate. We have to take those actions, and we have to do that moving forward ourselves. We have to take the first step. So in saying that, I hope everyone is having a great Saturday, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.